How's it going, boys? My name's Gary, and welcome back to That Killer Gary. Hope you're all doing well. And you know what? I'm doing great. Stuff's been going pretty good for me lately. My mental health has been reaching highs it hasn't seen in years. I've been losing a fair bit of weight as well. I'm down nearly 30 pounds in the last 3 months. The Seahawks also bounced back against the Falcons on Sunday, and now I'm back to recording COD commentaries. It's all pretty good, man. And I'm excited because today I've got some questions that I totally have not waited 2 months to answer, so let's just jump straight into it. Good evening. I was just recommended your most recent video. My question is, what steps did you take to reach a worry-free state of mind? Thanks, one warrior to another. Thanks for the question, Anthony. I think this is a good question, considering some people, including myself in the past, have struggled to actually clear their minds. Personally, I have a few things I like to do that have worked for me time and time again. First one is finding a calm, quiet place with no evident distractions. Something I personally like to do is go outside to the front of my house late at night and just look over the bluff into the city that I live in. At nighttime, it's usually dead rather than bustling, so I'm able to look out at those city lights and watch as the few late-night drivers pass by. It's a place that allows me to just focus on what's going on inside of my head rather than the shitstorm that's going on outside of it usually. Or on the other hand, you can try to distract yourself with something that you enjoy. A good example would be playing video games, like I so obviously do on this channel, of course. Focusing on something that can bring you joy is another easy way to distract yourself. Video game therapy has helped me a lot over the years, and whatever you can enjoy can provide the same therapy-like experience. Unless you start raging and breaking your controllers, which I totally haven't done before. No, I'm a calm, cool, collective person, not a controller breaking rage. Trust me on that, guys. Trust me. Music is also another good one. It doesn't really matter the genre, just whatever releases dopamine into your brain. Personally, as of late, I've been blasting Slipknot into my ears when I feel like thinking, which is probably something I shouldn't do since it's likely worsening my tinnitus. Anyways, thanks once again, Anthony, for the question, and on to the next. When I watched your video on grudges, I've been wondering, how would you forgive someone who did you wrong? And how would you move on? You know, this is a difficult question that had me stumped for a while. At first, I was just going to explain my process for how I've typically forgiven people, but that's when I realized that the process is going to be different for everybody. It's not what you do that varies, rather how you do it. What you gotta do is attempt to release the emotions that were inflicted by that person, and then come to a consensus on if you want to forgive them or not. What varies is how you do that. For me, I did it through the passage of time, as I said in the previous video. I reached a point where it didn't really bother me anymore, and I figured they had all become better people by then, so I just forgave them for it. But that may not work for you, and it might be better to approach it in a more fitting way for you, whatever that may be. For some people, trying to make amends or viewing what happened from the other person's perspective is work. But like I said, you should find the way that best suits you considering your situation. And even if you don't end up forgiving them in the end, I feel as if it's still worthwhile to process that at the very least. Get past the pain that said person has caused you. It'll drastically improve a lot of aspects. Anyways, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the over 2 month long absence. I don't really have an excuse. I've honestly just kind of had a lack of incentive as of late. But making this video has rejuvenated me a little bit, and hopefully this marks the kickstart of somewhat consistent uploads from now on. I definitely got some good topics I want to talk about, that's for sure. Also, like I always do, I would like to plug my inbox again. So if you have any questions you want me to answer like in this video, then shoot one at me. thatkillergary@gmail.com. As I've said before, I have an easier time answering in the form of a question rather coming up with my own topic to talk about. And yeah, that's about it. See ya. Oh, and as always, have a great fucking day. Because why not? Why not? Why a bad day? There's no fucking reason to ever have a bad day when you can just have a good day. Anyway, see ya.